The year was 1974. Ted Bundy was a charming, intelligent law student, and no one suspected the darkness lurking beneath his polished exterior. He had a knack for winning people over with his disarming smile and quick wit. But behind the facade, a sinister predator was emerging, one who would become known as one of America's most notorious serial killers. Bundy's victims were primarily young women, often college students. He would lure them in with false pretenses, feigning injury or seeking help, before striking with brutal force. His modus operandi was chillingly efficient. He would overpower his victims, often using a blunt object, then subject them to horrific acts of violence before disposing of their bodies in remote locations. The authorities were baffled. The attacks seemed random, the victims unconnected. Bundy, meanwhile, continued to live a seemingly normal life, blending seamlessly into society. But as the body count rose, the pressure on law enforcement intensified. The breakthrough came in 1978, when Bundy was arrested for a series of burglaries. Evidence linked him to the disappearances of several women, and he was eventually charged with murder. During his trial, Bundy displayed a chilling arrogance, even representing himself in court. He was convicted and sentenced to death. In the years that followed, Bundy confessed to a staggering number of murders, revealing a mind twisted by a deep-seated hatred for women. His case became a chilling reminder of the evil that can lurk within the human psyche, and his name remains synonymous with the darkest side of human nature. The year was 1968, and the San Francisco Bay Area was a place of change and counterculture. Yet, beneath the surface of this vibrant scene, a darkness lurked, a shadow cast by a figure known only as the Zodiac Killer. The first known attack attributed to the Zodiac occurred on December 20th, 1968, in Benicia, California. David Faraday and Betty Lou Jensen, a young couple parked in a secluded area, were found shot to death. The killer's signature, a symbol resembling a crosshair with a circle around it, was scrawled nearby. A year later, on July 4th, 1969, another young couple, Darlene Ferrin and Michael Mageau, were attacked in Blue Rock Springs Park in Vallejo. Ferrin was killed, while Mageau survived, though he was left permanently scarred. The Zodiac's reign of terror continued. On September 27, 1969, taxi driver Paul Stine was shot to death in San Francisco. Witnesses reported seeing the killer flee the scene, leaving behind his final victim. Throughout these attacks, the Zodiac taunted the police with a series of cryptic letters and ciphers. These letters, often sent to local newspapers, contained threats, riddles, and bizarre claims. One of the most infamous letters, sent in November 1969, included a cipher that, if solved, would reveal the killer's identity. The Zodiac's ciphers became a focal point of the investigation. Cryptographers and amateur codebreakers pored over the enigmatic symbols, hoping to unlock the killer's secrets. Some ciphers were eventually solved, revealing chilling messages about the killer's motivations and plans. Despite the intense public interest and the efforts of law enforcement, the Zodiac Killer remained elusive. Numerous suspects were investigated, but none were ever definitively linked to the crimes. The case went cold, and the Zodiac became a haunting specter, a symbol of unsolved evil. Over the years, the Zodiac's legacy has persisted. The case has inspired countless books, documentaries, and even a feature film. It has become a part of popular culture, a reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of society. The Zodiac Killer's identity remains a mystery, a question mark that continues to haunt the minds of those who seek answers. Was the killer a single individual, or a group of people working together? Was he mentally ill, or simply a cold-blooded murderer? These questions may never be answered. The Zodiac's story is a chilling tale of violence, mystery, and the enduring power of fear. It is a reminder that even in the most ordinary of times, extraordinary evil can emerge. The Zodiac Killer's legacy is a cautionary tale, a warning that darkness can strike anywhere, at any time.